Hey, welcome to Our Ranch A.G.F.C live. This electronic pub doors are open. Come on in, grab yourself a seat, grab your favorite snack, your favorite drink. Kick back with us for a while as we go over our day, go over your day, go over what's going on in the air gun world. This is Open Mic Thursday, so come on in, grab yourself a seat, come on in to the chat, and let me post this. And there's a link for you guys to come on to the back, introduce yourself. This is Open Mic Thursday. So there's a live open mic. May 98. What's up, my friend? How are you doing? You want to come on live and say hi? You go and you know what to do. There's that link. There's Open Mic Thursday. It's just to say, hey, what's up? Your boy Brian was bored, did his last minute decision to come on live and just do a live open mic. That's what we're doing tonight, folks. You're eating cereal for dinner, huh? Or is that dessert? I see May May in the back in the chat. We got two viewers. Who else is here? Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Come on back and say hi for dessert. I have had cereal many times for dessert. May May 98 says she's eating cereal or dessert. All right, all right. Mr. Mark Bostic, how are you doing, my friend? It's good to see you. Good to see you, Mark. Good to see you. What's up with you? Maybe he says, milk helps me sleep. Milk always helps me sleep too. It always helps my heartburn. I wake up in the morning and I have heartburn. Hold on a second, everybody. About 5:30. So we are having teriyaki chicken popsicles and white rice for dinner tonight. Yeah, yep. It's gonna be good. Gonna be good. Mark, doing well. Figured I'd stop by and say hi. Well, thank you, sir. Thank you. It always helps. Give us that like on the way out if you're gonna be stick going, or if you're gonna stick around. Give us that thumbs up. Give us that like. Help. You know what that does. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yeah, I just thought I'd do last minute. Here I am. Right? I'm using almond milk. Done and done. You're the man, Mark. You are the man. Thank you, sir. Meme says, I'm using almond milk, I promise. Oh, well. I don't need the lactose intolerance attack. You know what else will give you lactose intolerance attack or that same kind of attack is red beans and rice with hot link kielbasa sausage. I was up at 3 o'clock this morning. I was up at 3 o'clock this morning with the worst heartburn and gas. I had to get up. Poor Christy. She tried to sleep, and here I am gassing her out. Yeah, yeah, but does almond milk make you tired? Well, I don't know. I've tasted almond milk. I actually like it. I just like to drink it. It's I like almonds. Almond milk doesn't have much of an almond taste. It does, but I don't know. I like it in my coffee. So how's the coffee going, Mark? What are you drinking? I got the Folgers in the B cup. Big glass of water. Coffee and water. Makes sense, right? So where's old DG at, May May? I was hoping Mystic 22222 would come on. Hmm. Mark says, hmm. That's funny. It doesn't make you tired. I don't know. I guess it would. I guess it milk is something that helps you to fall asleep. I'll be honest, say DG. Ah, all right, my man. All right, all right. The link is up. The link is up. Y'all can come on and say hi. Mark, you tell April that Christy and I say hi to her. They say that milk makes you tired. I know turkeys have tryptophan. Yeah, I've heard warm milk. If you warm it up, it changes the molecules in the milk and can make you can make you drowsy. I've heard that anyway. I don't like warm milk. I like my milk ice cold. It's got to be ice cold. He had a pile of nails, so they were pretty. uh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my friends and yours, wherever you are, whenever you are, whoever you are watching this broadcast, this live stream, having fun with us, your friend of mine, DG Outdoors. I'll get you the screen. Always in the wrong screen. DG, what's going on, my friend?
Nothing, buddy.
So
Just got
the
just
the deer hunting's not doing so hot, is it?
well, I mean, I'm seeing animals this year. I'm killing animals this year, so that's a good thing for me. If I
Well,
wouldn't have drew too soon
you
on
got
that doe, I probably would have had her. But
but you drew too soon on that doe.
that
Well,
doe was, yeah. In my last video from last night, I
that
saw
was a
five
big old
deer altogether.
that was a big old fat squirrel, man. That bugger was
Oh yeah,
big
dude.
and
And I
fat.
got it with my bow on top of everything.
I know, I know. I was like, how did he not split that thing in half with that?
God blessed me. I prayed, and He blessed me. I prayed last night, and He blessed me. Now I
That's
screwed it up, but I got that much closer to shooting my first deer. And the
You're
fact that
good.
Carissa stuck her arm out the blind and filmed the deer coming in and brought it back in. She
That was
didn't
cool.
smell me, but she knew something was there. But that blind had only been there for 2 days.
I smelled you plenty.
Well, I was a little gassy in the blind. She smelled me a lot, really.
A little
Gassy in the blind
gassy.
on top of the Christy was going, what is that he's putting around the blind? I go, that's deer piss.
Well, actually, did you watch yesterday's video?
We sell that. I was like, they sell deer piss.
So yesterday's video, we had just parked the car and there was 2 deer across the driveway, and I had to get all my stuff out of the trunk. That's the opening of the video. I was like, I was trying to sneak around and stalk those deer. They ran off.
Yeah.
We
Oh
were gonna
man.
go to the blind looking over the power line strip, but she's like, all right, let's go get in the other one. And as the big oak tree that's right in front of my blind, I squirted a bunch of deer pee on it. Whether it helped or not, I don't know, but those does came from the road, came directly towards my blind. I mean, I couldn't have. Now I want coffee, Mark says.
Yeah.
She's right. I was filing my fingernails, okay? We had we
Yeah.
had
Trying to make them look pretty.
we had sucky nail clippers at work, and so I had to get a file because they were real sharp. I was trying to do that. You little turd.
Tried to film the 2 deer in front of his car. Yeah, he was telling me all about it, man. Uh-oh. I'm getting some kind of echo. Are you getting that echo?
Well, I just turned my volume up on my phone.
Oh, that's what it was.
Is that what you're hearing?
That's what I
Probably.
was hearing.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Just don't do
So,
it again.
so how have you been, Mr. California man?
Oh, trying to put out videos. I
I've
mean,
watched I've watched a few of them.
my dumbass, I got to retake and retake and retake because I keep making mistakes. Stupidest little mistakes. And then I forget to turn the microphone on. And then,
At least you
and
didn't
then,
draw too early.
and
At
then
least you didn't draw too
and
early
then
on a deer,
I
and then
go
you're
back,
shaking.
and then I go back to, I go back to, film, and I setting everything back, setting the cameras back up, and I didn't plug the microphone in and shot a whole clip. I
On
had
my
to
phone case.
reshoot that whole clip.
Phone case. Yeah.
So I had an interesting day. Kind of frustrating,
But
but
give me 2 seconds. You're probably gonna hear something in your headphones. I'm putting my phone back in its case. Real quick. There you go. We're good.
okay.
There. All right. Can you hear me still?
I can still hear you. Yes. Yeah, but I got that echo again.
It's gone now, I think, because I did mess with my volume to make sure I didn't turn it down.
Just hold on speaker. And he says, "Don't worry, he does it to me all the time." Hurts my ears. Well, now you know, DG.
I knew I drew too early on that doe
Mimi,
when she
you're
was standing there
live.
facing me. Yeah. She's standing there facing me, and I drew, and she looks up, and then she went back down. I was shaking. Like, I was like, all right, I got to put down because she's not turning sideways like I wanted her to. And then I got a second draw, and I scared him away. So
Yeah.
that's you live and you learn.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep. That's what
I
it's
watch
all
enough
about.
hunting videos that I know better. But
You're
yeah.
not guaranteed. It's like fishing. You feel that. You feel that tuggle. Maybe you jerk it too hard. You don't jerk it hard enough. You take that pull,
Oh yeah.
and or you don't reel that fish in the right way. You don't bite them the right way. It's like fishing. You draw on the animal too soon, too late, too soon. Animal, you let go, and the animal moves right as you let it go.
Yeah.
you
But the
know.
cool thing is, I got
At
animals
least
on camera. That was the biggest thing so far. Is hey,
now, did you release? You released, right?
so I drew on it, and then I let my bow down, so
Oh,
I
I
didn't
see.
fire an arrow.
I see. Okay.
And then I drew a second time, and they started to walk away, and I went, "Rat, hey!" And then they
Uh,
scared them, and they ran off. She's like, "You can still shoot them." I'm like, "I can't. There's a tree in my way. The tree limbs are
yeah.
in my way."
Yeah.
But that's part of hunting. You live, you learn. I'm getting better
Well,
at things,
it's
so
at least you didn't try to you didn't try to haphazardly take a shot because you didn't
no,
have your first one.
I never
A lot
will.
of
Like,
hunt.
yes, I do. I would rather not shoot at a deer than injure it. So, but
Remember
yeah.
saying there were two deers when we first arrived at the house. I tried to film. Well, you guys, you still have a season, right? You had,
It's until January
then you got plenty of time to go kill yourself a doe or a
or a
buck.
buck. I can shoot two does on my license or a buck and a
Man,
doe. So,
if Indiana was only like a one state away, I I I would consider. But man, Indiana's so far away. I would love to go hunting with you.
well, my brother called me last night and goes, "What do I legally have to do to go deer hunting with you?" I'm like, "Well, you can buy an apprenticeship license since you haven't took the hunter safety course." He goes, "All right, we'll plan for it in November." He goes, "I got to clean the shotgun and buy camouflage. So he wants to go hunting with me. He doesn't want to go
Right.
behind my parents' house." He's like, "There's not much land there." I'm like, "Well, you can either come up to our house or I'll take you out to Martin State Forest and we'll go public land hunting." So he wants to do that.
Oh,
So
cool, cool. It's always funner to have somebody else
I'm
that's
I'm supposed to go squirrel hunting with my dad tomorrow. I was gonna make a hunt vlog out of it, but since I only hunt with my dad once a year or once every couple of years, or go fishing with him once every couple of years, I don't bring the phone because it's kind of personal. So uh, Carissa was more excited to see the deer yesterday and watch them come
mm,
in and everything. Yeah, man. So let me ask you a question.
what's that, my friend?
You did the CV Life scope review, and now you just did another CV Life scope review. Is it a different scope?
No, it's the same scope. They asked me to test it on all my rifles.
Oh,
They asked me to test the scope. I'm the one that told them I'm going to be testing on all my rifles to let you know because
so I haven't watched your
if
newest
you want
video
me
yet.
to do a review, I'm going to do an honest review. I'm going to test the shit out of this scope. No, just know that. He
Hmm.
said no problem. So I test the shit out of I shot it on the Benjamin Kratos. I shot it on the Hassan Invader. I shot it. I put it on the Hassan Flashwood, but didn't film it
How did it
because
do? How did it do
I
on the newest
the,
review?
on the Eagle Claw.
Yeah. No.
I couldn't zero that gun in with that scope whatsoever. I couldn't zero the scope in. The turret was completely bottomed out, and I couldn't, where it was hitting, I couldn't no longer get to it.
Mm.
I couldn't go down in my turret. I was aiming here. My shot was way down here, and there was no way. I was already bottomed out.
Now,
I could
is the Eagle Claw a 25 cal?
25 caliber, and I was shooting. Okay, I was shooting the uh, hot sun vortex strikes, the
I'm not saying that,
24.7
but that.
grains. They're
So what?
shitty pellets. They're shitty
Yeah,
pellets, but that's all I
what
had.
were what were you shooting out of your Pratchos?
14.3 hollow points. Crossman Premier hollow points.
That's a big weight difference too.
It is a big weight difference.
So
You know,
that could be
but
why, but
it's
I'm not
shit.
gonna
No,
blame.
no. I think the MOA on the rail is completely off, completely different.
Hmm.
Uh, it's because I right. I'm actually I put it on my crossbow. I'm gonna test it on the crossbow tomorrow.
That'll be fun.
Just see what it does. How if I can zero it in on the crossbow.
So the dumb thing
No,
about about Indiana is I can buy an archery tag, but I can only use my compounder recurve on an archery tag. You actually have to buy like an archery license. You actually have to buy a crossbow license to use a crossbow.
no,
But-
wow. So
So
were you asking because I I had so many videos like there's like three videos of that scope, isn't there?
that's why I
That's
was
all right.
confused. I was like, I wonder what's up, but that'll be all right because at least you'll test it on every platform that you have. You know,
Yeah, that was the whole point.
I'm selling my Matthews
Okay.
compound
Yeah.
to a buddy for $150 because I spent 200 on it. I don't
Cool.
shoot it as much, and it's like I really wanted one, but it's like our anniversary is October 17th, and I want to take her out somewhere nice to dinner, so I did it for
Oh,
us to have a good time out.
there you go. There you go. Well, happy anniversary to the both of you. Coming
He
up
knows. She said thank you.
4 years.
4 years. Yeah.
4 years. I know Christine and I, uh, November November 9th will be 3 years for us married, 13 together.
Yeah.
Actually, October 13th this year will be our 13th year together.
Wow. So they,
So
you guys been married 3 years and together
three
13?
years, yeah, yeah. I
Man, I'm
know.
surprised you put up with
I
you
was
that
saying
long.
that. I was saying that, and she's looking at me like, "You better get this right, Mark."
We got good women. We better
There's
keep them.
can't get enough airtime with my guns.
Oh, trust me, you're stuck with
Testing
me till you
scope
die.
for anybody.
Hopefully, I don't die tomorrow.
Not that anybody asked me. Yeah.
Depends on how long you let me live.
Mark, get yourself out there with YouTube as a test reviewer. That's what you got to do. Is these guys are on YouTube and they advertise it for test reviewers.
I
31
had,
years for us. Well, congratulations, Mark and April. 31 years. That's
woo!
that's
You've been
something
married as
to
long as
say.
I've been alive, bro.
Right,
I'll
right.
be 32 in June.
Jeez, man.
Um, I just signed up to get monetized for YouTube. They
You
have
got
to
enough?
send me.
Do you have enough views and you got enough of those views and because you got subscriber base, but don't you got to have views and watch hours.
Yes, I have enough. They've already sent me the congratulations. Your videos are now able to be monetized.
Well,
So
there you go then, man.
I
There
sent
you
in my
go.
W-9. Now they have to send me a piece of paper that gives me this PIN number to put in on my AdSense, and I should be good to go.
Well, man,
I
you
think.
know what? That's
Mhm.
excellent, dude. That's excellent.
I've
I'm
gained
proud of
10
you. I'm
subscribers.
happy for you.
I've gained 10 subscribers in the last 3 days.
Well, you know what? Once you get going, you get going. It doesn't stop. The ride just keeps going.
I
Five
kick
thirty,
myself like
5:32 here.
congratulations on that, buddy.
Well, it's slow, but that's all right.
You know, I kicked myself like the other day when I shot that squirrel and I didn't hit record on purpose because it jumped on the side of that tree. And I was like,
Uh
it
huh.
might only be here for 10 seconds. If I don't shoot it now, I may not be able to.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't ask me why I'm missing targets like, a foot wide in the yard all summer. And then I go and I hit an inch and a half target at 20 yards with my bow. I don't get it. It had to have been God. And the fact that that squirrel was huge. We both ate that squirrel. It was pretty good. It was tough, but
Good.
it was good.
Oh, the meat was pretty tough.
Yeah, but we
Well,
fried it.
you know, if you brine that thing first, you just take it and brine it in a. Uh, I've heard about like with Jackrabbit brining it in like Pepsi or Coke or Dr Pepper.
Yeah.
You brine it in that for like 3 hours or so. But you just take it into lukewarm salt water and brine it.
So you
That's
put
what
it in
I've
the
always.
Pepsi and then you put it in the salt water.
No, you either brine it in one or the other. You're gonna do it in Pepsi or Dr Pepper. That's gonna be like a marinade. But if you do it in salt water, it doesn't change. It actually calms the gamey out of the meat, and it tenderizes the meat.
I'll have to do that next time.
Try
I
to
was
remember
gonna
that
try to
next time.
double up and get a deer too, but by the time I shot that squirrel, I'm like, I still got an hour drive home, and I've got to clean this thing and this, and I'm like, well, there's always
Right.
next time. And then the next time comes and I blow a shot at a deer. But the cool thing was, I range find it. I went all around those persimmon trees and range find it 20 yards,
Yeah.
and I put that blind exactly where it was going to be 20 yards. And those does made a beeline right for that tree, right in the direction of my blind. So
Next time, it'll happen. You'll
prayer
get
work.
it.
I've only been trying to
You'll
kill a
get
deer
it.
since 2006, Brian. Yeah, well, I started hunting in 2006.
The thing is you're trying.
Right.
That's you have to you're trying too hard.
Well, and plus, back then I didn't have access to properties like I do now.
Now
The
you got
location
access.
wise.
You got access to where they're at. You're on property where they're at. So
Yeah, which they're on
you
my
know.
parents. It's just they're there when I'm not there or
Yeah.
like whatever. But at least I got a place to hunt, and that's why I go back there. It's like, well, I'm gonna sit in the woods for 3 hours and relax and have a good time. And thought I was gonna get blown out of my lawn chair that day. I shot that squirrel.
Oh my
It was
god.
windy. So
No, I got that itch, man. I want to get. I want to go.
I
I
just
want to
keep
get.
putting out these hunt vlogs, whether we see something or not. And sometimes I don't even edit them out. I just post them together. But I have started putting the so when I use InShot and I select the song I want to use, you can copy the credentials for the song and put it up on the video.
Yeah.
And I've been doing that anytime I start music, I'll put another little URL in there. That way I don't get copyrighted. Because even though they're
Yeah.
on the app every once in a while, I haven't done that and they've copyrighted claimed. I'm like, but I did it off the app. But YouTube doesn't know that unless there's some kind of URL or something with it that says, hey, I got this off InShot or whatever. So
I kept getting these damn copyrights because I was using that Christian music before my live stream Bible study or whatever. I was using that Christian music and they gave me copyright strikes on that. But
Well, they
the
claim my copyright.
but the but the owners, the owners of the copyright, they end up dropping every single time, dropping the copyright strike, the
Okay.
charges on it.
So tomorrow, because I'm not going hunting in the morning, I'm off, but I'm gonna be around here. I haven't done a sit down review in a while, so I'm gonna take out the arrow and the broadhead that I shot that squirrel with and talk about my bow and the setup and how what these arrows are and a more in depth because the big hype right now is, oh, you can't use cheap broadheads. Oh, you have to use these broadheads that cost you $50 for a 3-pack. And I'm like, I went to eBay and bought 100 grain 3-blade
Not on
broadheads
a
for $1
squirrel,
a piece.
not on a squirrel. I mean, shoot, a
I'm
squirrel.
talking about I'm talking
Just
about in general. It's just the hype of the industry and the way people think.
well,
I'm like,
it's not ethical to use a broadhead. I mean, a bill tip.
uh,
You're not talking
uh,
about bill tips.
well,
You're talking
no,
about
I'm talking about broadhead. Like I bought a really cheap broadhead that if I lose it, if I break it, I don't care. But the thing is, they're sharp. They
as
they
long as
shoot
they're.
where I want them to, and that entry hole in that squirrel was about that big around,
Mm,
and I mean it'd do a number on a deer too as long as if you hit bone with anything, you're gonna pretty much bend it or break it. That's the
yeah,
thing, But yeah. Don't you have broadheads for your crossbow?
I got several broadheads for my crossbow.
Yeah.
Well, they're all same make and model, but
Which
you
ones do you
know,
normally shoot though?
just bill tips, pointed and bullet head bill tips.
Okay.
That's what I practice with. I don't ever shoot into my bag with broadhead.
I just didn't know what kind of broadheads you had. So
They're I don't have them in here. They're out in the shop.
that's cool. I got a
They're
bunch of
just
Walmart.
they're just uh, a really kind of a wicked looking uh, Indian head. you know,
Okay.
they're stuck.
Gotcha.
They're metal and they're shaped as a diamond, a long
Yeah,
tailed diamond. I don't know. I'd have to show you to explain them.
that's okay.
They're not the modern traditional broadheads,
Gotcha.
but they are broadheads. They're very sharp, and you know.
Man, I feel bad for Florida,
I know.
but I'll tell you what
I,
pisses me off is when you listen to the news and you hear, oh, the governor of Florida and the president have to get along now because they're going down to assess the damage of all the places. I'm like, what the heck does it matter about your political views if
it doesn't.
one of your states are in a natural disaster? And I know that you and the mayor don't get along, governor don't get along, but why is that a big deal? Like they try to make it a political thing.
Right. Oh no, that's not good. Hold on a second.
Here, you want to talk to Brian for a minute while I go to the potty?
Um,
He's
please
there.
give me a second.
I'm here. I'm just, as you might say, kind of occupied at this certain second. My Chromebook you guys sent me,
Yeah.
the plug came out of it, and I didn't realize it, and it just shut down on me. and I'm like, it just said battery is low, shutting down. Bye bye. And I'm like, no, wait.
I've got to go to the restroom. Here's her.
What's up?
May 98. What's going on, girl?
Not too bad, not too bad. I gotta work tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yay.
yeah.
I was supposed to paint half the ceiling. Half of the living room ceiling at our new house, but I kind of
That's not.
decided to leave it today.
Yeah,
Oop.
painting ceilings is not fun.
I was kind of tired, really, because lately it's just been nonstop. After we get
Yeah,
out of work, we go do something, and we're actually
I
gonna go do something after I get out of work, so I'm gonna be tired.
I've been doing my best to try to keep myself busy, uh, doing what I can. I'm still on the mend, and it's all
Hmm.
reoccurring again. It's
Oh,
pissing me off. Yeah, yeah. All this pain down my leg is coming back, and it's really doing a doing a job on me. But I'm hanging in there, getting things done the best I can.
have you lost weight? Because from a distance, it looks like you lost some weight there, bud.
No, I'm still about. I'm 185.
Hmm. You had to go to the
I'm one.
bathroom, but you need a glass of water.
I see. Hey, gotta have water.
Going in with you.
You're nasty.
Ah, my friends, my friends, my friends. It's good to see you guys.
Good to see you too, man.
You're on
Yeah.
kind of late, Brian.
Yeah, I know. It was just a spur of the moment kind of thing, and we're gonna be ending it here real quick because
That's all right. What?
I got the signal that she's already eating.
She's like, I ain't waiting for you.
We did
That's what I told her.
bacon wrapped hot dogs.
Bacon
Unfortunately,
wrapped hot dogs. I love that
the
shit. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
dude. I don't know if I like the
So,
ramifications with my stomach with all that grease, but you know,
so
yeah.
DG, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna make this a short live stream. We've been live 40 minutes now.
Um,
That's all right. Do you got anything else you want to add on?
pray that I get a deer, and
I'll,
somehow the
I'll, I'll,
processing
I'll
gets
say,
paid for.
I'll
Yeah.
say a word up. I'll say a word upstairs. Okay.
All right, buddy.
You and May, you guys have a good night because I'm gonna be saying goodbye, and we'll talk to you again. You're gonna be gone Sunday's Bible study.
If I'm not in the deer stand, but that doesn't
If
mean I
I'm
can't
not,
bring some headphones with me.
yeah, nah. Yeah, you can always listen in.
Or if she goes with me, she can play it on her
Yeah,
phone.
yeah,
Because I'll
yeah.
be
That's
making a
true.
video on mine.
Yeah.
But
Well, you know what, DG? Thank you for coming on. May 98. Thank you for coming on. Good seeing you guys again.
I didn't
And
know
I
you had
want
the
to thank.
same points to me. Don't do that.
I want to thank Mr. Mark Bostic for stopping by and coming in
hi,
and saying
Mark.
hi. And I don't think he's here anymore, but
Well,
he
hi,
just
Mark.
he
That's
wanted to stop in and say hi.
good.
Support. He's all about support, and that's what we are too.
Oh yeah,
So, just this is a spur of the moment thing. It wasn't planned. I just
that's all
kind of
right, buddy.
wanted to got bored and figured I'll have an open mic. That'll be a good reason to go live for a little while. I'll just have an open mic and let people come on and say hey. I knew if you did, you would pop yourself in. And it's good to see Mark and May May. All right, guys, listen, I'm gonna cut this short. You guys have a
All right,
wonderful
buddy.
night, and we'll talk to you next time.
All right, buddy.
Okay? All right.
See you.
Hey, yeah. I've already been late for my dinner for 10 minutes now. But that's okay. I told Christy to go ahead and eat. Yeah. Spend a little time with my online friends, my community. That's what it is, the community. I love it. So, hey, I want to thank everybody for watching and coming on and saying hey. Again, Mr. Mark Bostic, May 98, and DG Outdoors. Thank you again for coming on. And to the rest of you, God bless you. Be good to one another. We'll see you next time. Y'all know the rest.